Hi, I'm Kenneth WAJDA. I'm a professional photographer in Colorado. Welcome to another one of my video chats. So today I want to talk about test photos, which I don't think exist. Have you seen this where you're looking at a camera review or you're looking at a photographer talking about using a certain kind of camera? It could be a film camera, it could be digital. And then they say, I'm going to put up some test photos. But there are no such thing as test photos. They're just photos. It's like we don't really need to call it digital photography anymore. We just call it photography. Whether you're using wet plate or film, you're not calling it anything but photography. And we don't need to call it even digital photography anymore. We just call it photography. But there's no such thing as test photos. And it's a thing I keep seeing everywhere I look. And it's like, you know what it looks like to me is the person got the camera and they only had 20 minutes with it. And they didn't have any time to actually explore it and actually take it to make real photos. And I would rather you take more time. I would rather wait until you actually take the time to make a real photograph, because the photograph of the planter in front of your garage is great to pixel peep, but really not much to look at. And it seems like that's what we get a lot of. You know, it's like, I really want the industry to up their game, I guess, is what I'm saying, is because there are photographers. I would welcome the opportunity to take a new camera out and actually take it through the paces. I would take it down to the 16th Street Mall in Denver and do some street with it. And I would actually post some real photographs. The point is not to say, you know, I can just point this out the window and you can see what it can do, because I get very uninspired by a lot of the test photos that I see when I see these kinds of videos, because it feels like, or these kinds of photos, and these kinds of reviews in photos, because it just doesn't seem like it shows me anything. And it's not very inspiring. And I would rather see a photographer, you know, of some prominence, or somebody who's got a special style, somebody who's really into portraiture, or somebody who's really interested in landscape. Give the landscape photographer that camera and let them do some landscapes with it. Give it to somebody who actually has time to create photographs that are worth my time as a person looking at these, because you're asking me for time. And I'm going to you to find out about what this new camera can do, or what this old film camera could do and can still do. And you're not showing me anything but photos of the driveway. And I think that there's, I don't know what the rush is that we have to be so quick to get photos posted now, and we aren't worried about what the content is. But that's because they say, well, it's test photos. To me, the word test photos is like an apology. I always say, never start a talk with an apology. Hey, everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. I'm really sorry. I have to explain that I'm having a little problem. Nobody wants to start and hear that. They want somebody who can give them and deliver the goods. And that's what you're doing as a photographer reviewer, is you're delivering goods. Show me photographs. There is no such thing as a test photograph. So that's I wish all the reviewers could watch this video and actually take from it and start to deliver a little bit more. And if you see a review like that, post this in the comments. It might make them think about, what are they posting? We can do better. I want real photographs from real photographers. That's what I want. When I see a camera review, if you're going to take some of my time to read it, I want to see some real photographs. All right, that's today's thought of the day. If you're enjoying these, hit the subscribe button. If you can support, hit the Patreon. Thank you so much to all my Patreon supporters. You do make this channel possible. And I'll be back next week with another photography chat. Thanks for tuning in. Here's the good light.